So in this week's video, I want to show you a little tip called MOD, which can double and even quadruple your sales on eBay, Amazon and your own website, if you have your own website. This might be a little tip, but it's extremely powerful. Now, the way this works is many suppliers have what is called in the industry an MOQ, which is short for minimum order quantity. In other words, most manufacturers and wholesalers have a minimum quantity which you need to order. This MOQ can be 10 pieces of an item, 50, 100 or higher. Now the idea of course is true wholesalers and distributors don't want to sell one item. They obviously being, manufacturers are not retailers, they want to sell larger quantities. Now, there's another term which surprisingly is not used very often at all, most because not that many people know about it, and that is called MOD, which is short for minimum order dollar or minimum order dollar value. Let me explain. Let's say, for example, a supplier has a minimum order of a quantity of, say, 50 pieces of an item that costs, say, $10. That means to buy 50 of these widgets from your supplier, it'll cost you $500. Instead of accepting that the MOQ of 50 pieces from your supplier, tell them you're happy to spend $500 with them. However, instead of buying 50 of these and spending $500, can you instead purchase, say, 25 of them and also purchase X amount of 1, 2 or 3 other different products? At the end of the day, your supplier still gets exactly the same amount of money out of you, but the big difference is instead of having one product list on eBay, Amazon and your own website, if you have your own website, you can now list 2, 3, 4, 5 or more different items. In the industry, this is called going wide, as you have a wider variety of items. In the past, I've talked a lot about bundling, where you can bundle one item with another. You could bundle a protective cover or a battery, or if you're selling cameras, a lens, or whatever. Just basically bundling something with an item that you're already selling. Now, these bundling items are also perfect items to get from your supplier using the MOD strategy. But you can also, just get the same item in a different color. Now, the great advantage of MOD is for the same outlay, you can carry a much larger variety of inventory. And bottom line is, you can double and quadruple the amount of different products that you sell at any one time, which can double and quadruple your sales and profits. Now, one thing I've learned from importing and dealing with suppliers for over 30 years is everything is negotiable. Everything. Freight, MOQ, MOD, prices, delivery times, colours, deposit, terms. Literally everything is negotiable with suppliers. Anyway, that's all for this week. Please scroll down, leave me a comment below. Until next week, list more, sell more. This is Neil Waterhouse.